Okay, we should be live. Okay. Hello, everybody. It's Carson here, and today is a new installment of the Room Beyond Time podcast. My, my section called the Moonless Sky. This is just basically for me to talk about stuff I really enjoy and love, and originally, this first episode was going to be talking about how Bleach doesn't have that many games. But we have something new to talk about because I'm just excited. I'm ready to go. And of course, we have my good friends CJ and Clark also being in this episode of the Moonless Sky. So, hopefully, all of you enjoy. And let's hope this doesn't cut into multiple streams like last time with the betting corner for CJ. Anyways, I'm going to get my friends here. Hopefully, this doesn't go down in chaos immediately, but who knows? It is us three we're talking about. Hi, CJ. Yes, the dancing dinos. Anyways, I'm gonna get you guys in here now. Let's hope for the best, and hey, Clark. Alright, you both are being able to hear me.
One Piece is real. One Piece is real. One Piece is real.
Okay.
I bet that's real confusing for the audience.
Yeah.
Yep, already confusing the
Already
audience.
confusing the other consider just say I was planning to talk about Bleach today.
Jokes on you. We're derailing. Time to derail it. The One Piece is real.
So I did tell them that this first part of the Moonless Guard was originally planning to talk about how Bleach doesn't have that many games, but if you have not seen or gone onto YouTube and searched up Bleach stuff, you will know that there is a new game coming out in the sometime.
Okay, just go on YouTube, search up bleach stuff. First thing I saw was a video of a guy telling me to drink bleach.
Oh god. Do not follow that tutorial.
So maybe that isn't the best advice.
Just go on YouTube and search Bleach Rebirth of Souls, and then you will see the new Bleach game that's coming out sometime in the future or sometime. So
Okay. I'm currently looking now.
Yeah. So though we don't have much, we literally have like barely any information on Rebirth of Souls. We know a few characters that are in it, but so we are going to. We're gonna do. I'm hoping we do these three things. We can do other stuff, talking about the game.
Hold on. I'm looking at the developer right now.
Okay. I think it was a I don't know, but I feel like.
Oh no, I have it.
I know you have it. I just don't know if I'm familiar with the
Developer.
I'm
I'm not familiar with most of their things. Then again, I'm looking at like things they've been making for a while now. So as I scroll down, I might be able to find. I might be able to find.
So we are. I'm gonna probably ask some like 3 questions to you two about the game. That
One Piece.
that are basically. I'm basically gonna ask you, what do you like? But it's but stuttering. I'm stuttering.
Okay, so as the longer I've gone, the more I realize I don't know what the. I have never heard of anything these guys have made until I got to the Nintendo 3DS. Yes, I had to go down that far. They made things on Senra and Kagura, which you two don't know what that is, so I'm not going to explain anymore on it. But for the PlayStation Vita, the only game they have for it is for Gintama.
Really?
Yep. I'm looking down. I see a bunch of more Senra and Kagura stuff, which is something I'm not going to talk about. Oh, hold on, what the fuck is it? They made a Neptunia game? Oh, hell yes.
I'm just really excited.
Neptunia and Senra and Kagura? Oh, and now Bleach Rebirth of Souls. Oh, these are the same guys who made Hyperdimension Neptunia. Oh, this is going to be fun.
So it's gonna be a good fighting game.
I wouldn't say the Neptunia games are most known for their combat.
Is it more like a story game?
I'll show you guys what a Neptunia game is like eventually.
Eventually, but
You guys are gonna hate me.
oh god. Anyways, so the first question I'm gonna ask you to, it's just questions that I'm gonna ask you guys. Like, they're not like really tough questions. They're like pretty simple, but what characters would you love to see in this game? Like, what is your top 5 that you would wanted to see in this game? And
Well, let's start with who do we know is already going to be in the game. Let's start there.
We know Ichigo, Uryu, Chad, Rukia, Renji, Byakuya.
So the people you think are going to be in it, like main characters or important side characters.
Yeah, what characters you would love to see in the game? Like, what characters would you want to be in the game, basically?
I mean, I'll go ahead and spit it out, and this is kind of the normal pick. I don't think it's been confirmed, but I want to see Aizen in the game. Obviously, I mean it's fucking Aizen.
If they don't add Aizen, it's the hugest fumble of a Bleach game ever. You can
no, he was planned before the game. He was 3 steps ahead the entire time.
He knew. Aizen knew that a new Bleach game would arise, and like I planned for this day to eventually come.
He's programming himself into the game.
He literally snuck into the developer's HQ and just programs himself in the game. I know already one character Clark would love to see.
It's obvious.
It is obvious.
Well, then say it, bitch.
Say it, because I'm not saying characters you want.
Genpachi.
There we go. Knew it. I mean, it's a fighting game. If he's not in it, we're doing it wrong. If he's not in it.
Bleach wrong. Now, who I would love to see in the game, like who I would. It's a very weird pick, but I think it would really work well. Is Zangetsu. Like, technically, spoilers for Bleach, 1000-Year Blood War. Just leave the stream for a while, or if it skip forward in the vault if you don't want some spoilers.
And if you if you don't heed the warning, well, sucks to be you, brother.
Sucks to be you. I don't want to see on my YouTube comment sections or my Twitch chat like, oh, how dare you spoil Bleach? I'm giving you a warning. Anyways, I'm basically wanting to see Zangetsu, who is technically his Quincy powers trying to hide as his Zangetsu Shikai form. That's who I would love to see in the game.
Yeah, I think that'd be a kind of cool pick.
Yeah, because then if you we might be able to see the filler arc of the Swords Beats.
Yeah, you might be
really cool.
Again, another basic pick, but I have a reasoning for this one. I want to see Ulquiorra.
Ukiora.
Yeah, because in Jump Force, we got Grimjow. We never got Ulquiorra. And I would argue that Ulquiorra is more popular than Grimjow of those two. It's just people can't pronounce his fucking name.
Wait, who can't pronounce? Wait, I blocked it out for a second.
Ukiora.
Ulquiorra. Yeah, we all know who it is.
Yes,
We all know
no one can pronounce his name.
The sole reason we got Vasto Lord Ichigo.
You know, and to pair with that, this is also my number 3. I want specifically Vastolorda Ichigo. I don't want it.
I haven't even done my number 2.
I know, but it's a perfect tie-in because, listen, we know how Ichigo fights. We know who Ichigo is. Vastolorda Ichigo throws all that shit out the window and just goes.
We need to make Vasto Lord Ichigo its own character.
Exactly. It's so different from regular Ichigo that I want it as a separate character.
Literally, it should be like I know Budokai Tenkaichi or Budokai or Sparking making Goku from Z and Super differently. Like they should do that for Ichigo, for Vasto Lord Ichigo, because literally, technically, that's not Ichigo. That is another spoiler for the Thousand Year Blood War. So, skip forward the VOD still. White, his hollow power is technically controlling his body until he wins against Ukiura.
That's not Thousand Year Blood War.
Well,
we know about these fuckers.
Yeah, we know, but
they show up early.
Yeah, but we don't know his son White's name. You get to know White's name in Thousand Year Blood.
Oh no, you mean the White Hollow version of Ichigo? His name is White.
How can
real creative?
Yeah, real creative.
Real creative. This is a curveball, but I would like to see. I think his name is Kuro.
I want to point out we skipped Clark.
I know.
Multiple times.
But I would love to see Kuro. I think that's his name.
I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, but now he's dead.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the Bullbringer that takes Ichigo's Soulbringer form, the first substitute Soul Reaper is named Kuro, unless I'm just forgetting. It has been a while since I watched the Fullbringer arc.
It's been a while since I've read Bleach in general. I have so much I have to reread, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, but I would love to see Kuro in it, because he was so interesting being able to fight Ichigo with his own power. With Ichigo's own power, by taking his Fullbringer.
Yeah, I could see that. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
It'd be nice, especially for character diversity, since, you know, I clearly have a specific taste and I want Hollows to be in the game.
You want Hollows? I would love a lot of Soul Reapers, but I'm not too mad if there's not that many.
There's a whole society.
Clark is just Clark. He's just gonna choose whatever people.
Speaking of Clark, what's your next pick?
What's your next?
My next pick.
What is your next 2 picks?
My next 2? Okay.
Well, do one at a time. One at a time.
One at a time. Okay. I want Remy? That's his name, right? The one who fought Kenpachi in the Thousand Year Blood War?
You mean Grammy?
Grammy. Don't know why I said Renji. Or Grammy. Yes. The person that can use his imagination.
Oh, that'd be fucking sick, actually.
Yeah. I would love, because literally, I feel like the ult he'll use is just summoning that giant meteor.
Yep. Or putting you in the vacuum of space.
I will say, as much as I want to see, I think they might hold off on the Thousand Year Blood War stuff, just so they could get a little further along than it already is. Just so, like,
Yeah.
when someone sees a character, they're like, "Who the fuck is this? What the fuck?" And like, if half the 1,000-Year Blood Wars arc is already out, then you should know by then, unless they literally show up in the last half.
Yeah. So.
But I feel like they might wait just a bit.
Yeah, the thing is, the main thing is we don't know if game is gonna go with the manga. Like, oh, it's gonna bring characters from the manga out.
Watch out! You might get Ichigo's son.
God, the next arc of Bleach, which honestly I thought 1,000-Year Blood War would be the end of Bleach, but now we get in another arc.
Yes, sir. This is a story that never ends.
If they hold off of the 1,000-Year Blood War, I think they won't make the characters playable, but they still incorporate the characters into like story mode.
So
yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like, they might eventually be playable, but I think they might just hold off just a bit.
Yeah, they're probably gonna hold
for a
off
while.
a bit.
I think they'll hold out and maybe make them DLC, but other than that, I think like putting them in story mode is like right. But
yeah.
Until we get more information, these are just all like speculations and theories.
Yep.
Clark, who else do you think's gonna go in?
Who else?
Yeah. Since I did multiple.
Since he did, I think he did two or
what's his name?
I did two at the same time.
Okay, then he has to do
What's
he has to do one more, and then you have to do one, and then it's back to me.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Details, please.
I have a really fun character.
All right, never mind. Honestly, any of the hollows would be nice to play as.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like imagine you playing as Grimjow fighting Kentachi.
That would be
that would be a pretty cool fight.
Yeah, that would be sick. And we're keeping the hollow train going since the next person I want is Coyote Stark. I just want to see Coyote Stark in real life. He is one of the coolest.
He is one of the he is probably the coolest.
He's
He's probably the coolest.
He's the coolest.
Keep on talking. I'm looking up a character's name.
Yeah, and I would love to see that he is like a gimmick character where you do a certain input, boom, you change from using the I think the guns arrows to using the spiritual wolves, from going to Lilinet mode to Stark mode. Like I would love to see that incorporated. I would love to see them. I don't know if is it canon or is it just added to Bleach Brave Soul, but I would love to see all of the Arankars that don't have Segundas to get Segundas in this game. I would just love to see that. But if not,
I don't think that it'd go that far, but I think it'd be really cool.
If they go that far, they're just getting the Bleach fans what they want.
So for my fourth pick, I want a joke character, okay?
Yeah, fair.
Listen, most fighting games have a joke character. Street Fighter has Dan Hibiki, Dragon Ball has Hercule. Mortal Kombat has Meat and Mocap.
Meat and Mocap.
Yes, sir. You can't beat that, Meat. Alright, but I think I want the joke character Cone. I want the stuffed animal motherfucker in there. It'd be so funny.
Would they do the stuffed animal, or would they be using Cone when he's an?
I want specifically the stuffed animal.
We want stuffed animal Cone.
No. I want you to imagine this. I'm playing Cone. I'm fighting the computer. The computer is Aizen. I am whooping the computer.
Could you imagine just seeing Cone beat the absolute crap out of Sosuke Aizen.
I want the joke character. I want him to have like almost negative damage. I want him to
Weird.
take all the damage. I want him to just make me laugh.
Can we
And if I
please?
beat somebody with him, I get to have the biggest bragging right over that
Yeah.
person forever.
Yes, I would also love to see if Cone's fight. I would love them to do this uh mechanic from like Soul from not for Rebirth of Souls from Jump Force. Whenever Sanji is fighting a woman, he just does no damage. I hope Cone does this exact same thing.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I want them to release a challenge on April 1st of like every player in the world has to combine to like I don't know 100 billion damage playing Cone,
Yeah.
but they make it to for that day only. He only does 1 damage.
Jesus Christ! I feel like the game
It'd
will
be
still do that.
no. I'm saying it's
No.
still possible, but it'd be so fucking funny.
It would be so funny.
I want them
And
to
like,
put the
the
timer.
reward, the reward is like all of the it's like a mastery of Cone.
I
Or it's
want and I want them to make the time limit for those matches unlimited, so someone has to win.
So that would be so funny.
It is so evil, but I want it because it'd be an April Fool's thing, and it's like it only happens once a year.
once a year. And imagine you like playing against a friend that on like April Fool's this happened. You pick Cone knowing that the April Fool's update is in
Happy Cone
effect.
Day. Happy Cone Day.
Happy
Cone.
Cone.
Okay. Is it my turn to say another character? Or
No, it's Clark.
Okay. Okay.
No,
Clark went after
again.
me. Yeah, Clark went after me.
So okay, this is kind of a weird character to pick, but
I picked Cone. You can't get any weirder.
You can't get any weirder. He picked Cone. I picked Zangetsu.
well, I was thinking of a duo. Well, two people playing. No, what's the Carson? You know who I'm talking about, but everyone will think I'm weird. So in Bleach, there's a hollow that's turned into a kid.
Oh.
What?
Her.
Nilio.
Her,
Yeah, Nilio.
yeah, Nilio. Her hollows that are like her underlings.
Oh, those guys. Another
Yeah.
joke character. Another joke
Yeah.
character.
I like
Blue,
joke
yeah.
characters. I would master the
Dude,
joke
I
character.
feel like there's so many joke characters you can add in Bleach. Yeah, I would like to see them in the game because that just would be a joke character.
God, it'd be so fucking funny.
Yeah,
Especially if there was like a 2v2 match and like you and your friend picked the joke characters.
if they're not if they're not the same character, you and your friend, one of you pick Cone, and the other one picks Nilio's hollow friend.
They do very little damage, but you have 2 health bars because they have to knock out both of them.
Yeah.
Yes, but their health bars are like. So how much? Whatever health they give like one character, they're half of it.
Exactly.
So combine their one character.
Combine their one character. I like this. I like
These
this.
two forces combined, they create a whole character.
Tamsoft, do it. Do it, Tamsoft.
Do it.
We're giving you ideas.
Do it. We're giving you ideas
if
for
you're
free.
watching this, please.
Thank you for giving us this free game.
Play
yeah,
the
it's
fuck
free.
out of this game.
I'm gonna
never
play it
told
too.
the people watching that this game is free.
If I hear Cone is in that game, I'm picking it up immediately.
I'm
Same.
picking this up regardless.
Yeah, you're the Bleach boy.
I'm the Bleach fan. This is the Bleach.
I'm also
Fighters
I'm also a
game.
Bleach fan, but nowhere near as you.
Bruh. My literal segment of the Room Beyond Time is called the Moonless Sky. There's no
Hey,
way
you're-
you're beating me.
And your profile picture. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, that's my profile picture. There's no way you can.
And your name, Neo Mugetsu.
Exactly. You cannot beat me in Bleach.
Play me in Mortal Kombat, bitch.
Which
I was drunk and I still beat Maddox.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yes.
So.
The Matrix sucks as a game.
Yeah, and I was drunk. What's your point?
Yeah. What's the point?
Y'all saw how fucked I was.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's my turn for a character, right?
Yes, it's your turn for your fourth character.
I think I can get another joke character. I'm thinking I can, but if I can't,
More joke character.
How
I love
fun
joke.
would it be if Yukita can be able to get to play one of Ichigo's friends? I can't remember his name, but I think it's the person whose sister wanted the bald guy from Kenpachi's squad to stay at their house.
You fucking what?
One of Ichigo's friends. Let's just can play as one of Ichigo's friends. Just a normal human.
It's just a dude. That's all it is.
It's just a dude. Honestly, I'd love to see just another form of Chad where it's him without his Fullbringer powers.
It's Chad with the bird.
It's just exactly.
It's Chad with the bird.
And the funny thing, the gimmick is you can't see hollows, or you can't see hollows or something.
You can't see your opponent.
This would only work in online, though.
You have to rely on the bird.
Exactly.
Yep.
The bird will be following specifically one of the opponents, and you just have to pray to God that it's not a broken character.
Just swing for the fucking fences.
Literally, you're basically just punching the air. Exactly.
Oh God, that.
Because we know Chad is in the game with his Fullbringer powers. I was just love to see Chad with the bird.
Chad with the bird swinging at dirt. Yeah. It's awesome. I love it.
I want to see it.
That brings it back to me.
Exactly. This is really fun.
Brings it back. Who else would I want to see? Of course, I don't want to say Grimjaw because that I already mentioned him in the Ulquiorra section. Yeah. I don't want to mention anything about Ichigo because obviously Ichigo's already in it. And Vestalorde is just different.
Yeah, I feel like I know who I want in the game. I know who I gonna say I want in the game next. But I'm also like thinking about other people.
God damn it! I forgot his name. Give me a second.
Details.
No, because I'll feel stupid if I start saying if I give details. Oh, I'm stupid. I just remembered it. Yamamoto. I want to play the old man. Let me play him.
Ooh.
I will cook. Pun intended.
Exactly, pun intended. But the thing is, if they're not gonna add 1,000-Year Blood War characters, including
they still can add a person.
I know, but I don't think, like CJ said, I think they'll like hold off of it.
But I just want to cook with the old man.
No, but with that, if they add Yamamoto from the 1,000-Year Blood War, would he have 4 different modes?
Oh no, he had 4 variations. God.
I don't know. Time will tell.
Time will tell, because he does have 4 versions of his Bonkai. For each direction direction.
Oh, you forgot his 5th one where he fucks your mom. Anyway, moving on.
Moving on, it's Clark. Who do you want to see in the game?
I'm surprised none of us have stolen each other's picks.
I'm also surprised, but I feel like my pick is going to be stolen soon.
Well, this pick is for just for laughs for me because I don't think anyone would pick this.
It's Ichigo's dad, isn't it? It's Ishin, isn't it?
No.
Wait a minute.
My bad. We're picking Ichigo's mom.
Hold up. Don't tell me it's Sorfon's vice captain or whatever they call them. Don't tell me it's the fat guy that Sorfon works under Sophon.
No.
You're the fat guy. Shut up.
I mean, I am fat in real life.
I'll bully you on your own show.
No. It's
Bully me on
the
my own show. You bully me on Clark's. You bully me in
the
your
person
show.
whose Shikai is a paintbrush.
Oh, the leader of the leader of Division Zero.
Yes. Yes. I was just paint on you guys to kill you.
I know what his technically his Bankai, but he doesn't call it a Bankai or his Shikai's name. Unless it is Bankai. I just can't
Fucking
remember.
paintbrush.
Yes, a
I know
paintbrush.
his Bankai line or his Shikai line is painted black.
Also, don't question anything.
I'm questioning everything.
Don't question anything.
What are you?
I'm questioning everything.
Don't question anything.
Why are you painting? Where'd you get that brush from?
Your mom.
Damn.
Ain't no way you went all the way down there just to get it.
I have a curveball.
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 So
It's Ichigo's mom.
no, it's actually is another Quincy though.
What?
Holy shit!
I
A shot for the moon and hit a star.
You nearly hit the moon, but you just missed it by slightly by hitting a star. I want to see if you guys could guess who it is.
How about fuck you? I'm not guessing Quincy's because I barely remember half of them.
I don't remember any.
Well, it's actually what's his name? I don't remember. God, I can't remember his name. It's
Details. How fun is it?
it's the Quincy of the group. I can't remember his name for some reason. Even though...
Is he already in the game?
Yeah, I know, but it's his dad. I'm saying.
Oh, is it?
Because when they're going to train to save Orihime and Wako Mundo, his dad is shooting him to try to regain his Quincy powers. And plus, in 1000 Year Blood War, we get a whole like flashback of how Ishin met Ichigo's mom, and we do see him there. So I would love to just see him in the game because he could be added just as not a joke character, but kind of character with like a few moves, since all he did like in the Wako Mundo training arc, like for that amount of time.
I do have two more characters I want to go over. Both of them are kind of jokes.
Okay. I for sure have two more.
So the first one I want, it's just a boss for no reason. It's a joke boss, of course.
Of course.
So you know how you know how Zanpakutos can be any size the wielder demands.
Yeah.
I want someone. I don't care who it is, but the boss is a Zanpakuto, and it's just the size of a building, and you're in a sword clash with it, and you have to. Like it's a bit of
a through YouTube, and I just got a recommendation of funny moments of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge from Little Karibo.
Oh god.
And the first thing I saw was, I see France, I see London, I see France, I see my Valentine's underpants.
Now, for the next joke character, it's a joke only because of the way they fight. Give me Orihime, but here's the thing. she can't fight. What she does is she heals herself, and what she has to do is out-heal the opponent's damage.
God, so this
Oh my
character is for
god.
people who just wants to stall for time.
Exactly.
Oh my
So
God.
how I want her to work is I want her to start the match at half health.
Okay.
But
What?
she has auto regeneration on, so like she's automatically regenerating health.
Oh,
Plus whatever
God.
special move she has, like ups her defense, protects her from a hit, heals her. Like I want her to be just an annoying character that when you see it, you're like, man, my opponent hates me. They want to waste my time.
They wanna.
They want to waste
Unless
my
you're playing
time.
like these three characters. I feel like if you're playing Aizen, Ichigo, or Ukiura,
Kenpachi.
and
What about Kenpachi?
and
I was about to say,
Kenpachi,
man.
it's just not gonna do anything because I feel like their damage with
Would be too
Aizen and
powerful.
Ukiura, they have long range options. So even long range options. So even if you do run the entire game, they can still hit you. But with Ichigo and Kenpachi, I feel like they can just rush you down really easily.
Listen, I can give Orihime my Luster to the Luna now.
I gave him my loose to the loon.
Alright, so
I'm so glad you picked up on that. I know the next verse of that song too.
Yeah. Anyways, Chloe, who do you have two more you wanted to say before we go to the next question? And I'll say my last two. Or are you good with the people you picked?
Is that a product? Oh, it's full of
I have one more.
You have one more?
Yeah.
Who is it?
It's hollow, but
Oh.
well, it's actually no, not a hollow.
Oh.
It's
Is it that guy in the Menos Forest?
no. I was saying I would love this, but the person that can make zombies from the Quincy arc.
Okay. Oh, the the femboy.
You would.
You would want the femboy.
No, because
in the game.
that's not even. I'm not even happy if they get at it. I'm just there for the zombie version of the captain that has the ice spawn guy.
Oh wait, you want the zombie version of him in the game?
Yep. Just yep.
I think that'd be kind of sick, actually.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
With you explaining that, yeah, that'd be kind of sick.
Dude,
Yeah, that's the only reason I would want that character specifically in the game. If they don't do that, then I don't care about that character.
Dude, I just thought of something.
Uh-huh.
Special interaction with the normal version of him and the zombie version of him would go sick.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
I have like.
Oh, now you're just giving.
I have like three characters I want to say before we go.
All the mirror matches. Oh.
So of course the first two is gonna be pretty obvious. Of course I do want. Of course I'm surprised none of us said this immediately, but we all know we all want Yoruichi in the game. Come on.
I just didn't want to say it.
Come on, we all.
Was she revealed in the trailer?
I don't think she was.
I have no fucking clue.
I think she was.
I have no fucking
If she wasn't,
If she was or if she wasn't, doesn't care. We still want to see Yoruichi in the game.
yes, Yoruichi.
Yoruichi can step on me.
Step on me.
Anyways,
What?
You know, for once I didn't say it.
For once, you didn't say it.
Anyways, of course, the second pick is. It's kind of impossible to have the game without him.
Hey, wait, why are you going again?
Because I have three characters and CJ.
These are just extra characters we're adding at the end.
Yeah, because I'm
just because I wanted my joke characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm also gonna ask the next question, but of course he has to be in the game, because, of course it's Urahara. He needs to be in this game.
I feel like we already said Urahara.
No, we didn't.
I didn't. I know I didn't.
Eden and
Here's the thing. I think it'd be funny.
If it wasn't in
I
the
think it'd be no. I think it'd be funny if at first he's not in the game. He's like in a story. He's in the story mode.
Yeah,
But he's only there because like he's like the only other place you'll see him outside of story mode is like the training air. It's like the training mode.
Exactly.
Yep.
And then you can set him to like fight against you, and then he absolutely whoops your ass.
Yep.
He is the hardest enemy in the entire game.
And that's why he's the training enemy.
Yeah. And of course, the last person I want to say before I get to the next question is
Well, I still have one more.
you. I know. I'm just gonna say this guy, my last guy first, and then you can go after. I would love to see the captain that is sick. I can't remember his name, but it's the I don't remember what division. I think it's either 11 or 12. With the two
Details.
he has white hair and two people working under him just fighting all the time. Him.
Your mom.
He's the captain that gave Ichigo the substitute Soul Reaper badge. That's the captain I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah. I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna add like a thing where you're taking damage over time, but slight damage over time because he's sick.
It would make sense, actually.
It would make sense.
He has the most health, but
But
he has a debuff to assist his sickness.
which is taking damage slowly over time for the entire
Yeah.
game.
I think if they were able to code it correctly, they'd be able to time it to where the damage over time also coincides with the timer.
Oh, I would love that. Like the more the timer is lower, the more health it starts to take.
No. I mean like when the match ends and hits 0, that character would also be at 0 health. That's where I'm getting at.
Oh, so
okay.
basically every second he would take.
Every second he's taking damage, but it's also along with the clock, so he wouldn't die until the time runs out.
Oh,
Which means he
God.
loses anyway.
He loses anyway, but God,
Well, yeah.
Orihime.
Oh, that character would have the worst time with Orihime.
I feel like you would have to try hard against an Orihime playing that character.
But he would definitely be probably the most, like, if anyone mains him, they would probably be the most skilled player.
Probably.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
It would be really fun because you have a time limit with him. That
Yeah.
no
I'm surprised none of us has.
no matter how low your health is, until the timer reach 0, your health. Let's say you're like on 1 HP and the timer goes down by 1. You will not die from the debuff until that timer reaches 0. That's how the gimmick plays.
You have until the end of the timer to beat your opponent until your own illness.
Kills you. I'm surprised none of us has said this. They're probably not going to do it, but it would be pretty fun. They allow you to create your own character.
I feel like they wouldn't.
Like
You get some weird ass fuckers.
Exactly.
Yep.
There are weird people.
Listen, Jump Force failed for a reason, guys.
Yeah. Failed for a reason. And the only reason Xenoforce.
But the reason I'm saying this is because
it's because of the
reason I'm saying this is because I wanted just to do this concept, like if it ever happened, if someone was training under Kenpachi and they had the ability of Aizen when he can make hallucinations, like that type of.
No, God.
Yeah, no.
How about no, Satan?
No, but if they allow you to create your own character, I feel like you would have to be like the hardest fight ever.
Dude, no.
Like you have to beat. You have to beat Urahara in an adventure mode which is titled Soul Society, the hardest fight, and if you beat it, which is impossible because you will have every buff under the sun.
Your end fight has to be Final Form Aizen, Final Form Ichigo, Final Form Kenpachi, and then Urahara.
Literally, like it's a
Oh my
like literally
God.
that final battle is
A 4v1.
And if you win this fight, you get 1 coin,
you get 1 coin.
Huh?
1 whole coin.
Like,
Because I'm evil like that.
yeah, I feel like what
So,
would the final format Ichigo be?
CJ.
The final Getsuga Tensho, or would it be something else?
No, it'd be the final get to Tensho.
Okay, yeah.
CJ.
Also too.
Yes, I am CJ.
Hunters has gone be a worse idea.
No.
Alright.
The final fight is Orihime with all the buffs under the sun.
Oh God, no! I want that. I want people to live after that fight, not end themselves.
Satan, get out! Get out!
I want.
I want them to have a fighting dance.
You know, Satan. I'm a huge fan.
We're talking about the new game.
Get out of this call.
We're only giving her. We've said like if she was in the game, she only can heal herself. She can't fight.
I explained that I created her as a joke character. That's you know that's kind of important. The fact that I just had her in mind as a joke character.
You're just walking into our conversation, Archer. Maybe you should have watched this from the beginning.
It's a joke character. You gotta mention that, dude.
Yeah, it's a joke character.
It's Orihime.
I'm not trying to make a full-fledged character because I'm not trying to make a goddamn fighting game.
No, yeah, Orihime. It's just Orihime's healing capabilities were a joke, but that as a final boss though, for like coins to create a character would be stupid.
Get out of here, Satan. You get half a coin.
You get half.
If you beat the final adventure as Cone, you get 10 coins.
No, you get like 1.1 of a coin.
Clark. This is gonna be the final.
And sadness.
I'm gonna say the final character, then I'm gonna go to the next question we're gonna do. I would just love to see the only captain with the Bankai, which he just plays children games.
Huh? What?
Huh? You know who I'm talking about, right, CJ?
What the
Would love to see him because it would just be funny. She's in the middle of this intense fight. The character just starts to play tag with you.
Dog pulled out a table. So you want to play Go Fish?
And like you can't damage him until you're done with that game.
He plays hide and seek. I can't see you, and then when he covers his eyes, he turns invisible.
Exactly.
He's playing hide and seek and turns invisible.
All right. So the next question. So let me. What kind of maps do you think is gonna be there? Like, what kind of stages are gonna be there? Because I think we seen like 3 stages in the trailer, which I think was.
You know what I want?
What?
I want, and I will explain this. I want this to be a large map. I want Hueco Mundo. And in Hueco Mundo, there's a stage hazard where randomly someone's going to be attacked by hollows.
That would be cool.
I think it'd be so fun.
I would love for like 2 hazards. Like if you get too near the Menos Forest and you knock your opponent into there, it plays a cutscene where all the Menos looks up and fires a 0 at them.
Okay.
I want a very small chance of one of the Arn cars to like pop up and do one of their attacks.
Could you?
That would
Like, imagine you're fighting somebody, and
Just
then
out of
randomly,
nowhere.
out of nowhere, fucking Ulquiorra comes by, throws a Luna at somebody,
Exactly.
and then that's it. He's gone.
Dude, how the
You don't get a fight.
we'll
He just
continue.
leaves.
I have a great idea for this too. There was two things that could happen with the smallest chance with Sosuke, Aizen, and Ichigo. Aizen used the Hado 90 black cube on you, but Ichigo just fires the Grand Way Sarah as Vosto Lord. You should get
Listen,
attacked by Vosto.
I think it'd be so fucking hilarious, but
I'll be right
I
back,
don't
guys.
think I don't think they do it.
Yeah, it would be hilarious if, like, in the middle of the fight, just out of nowhere, Vasto Lord Ichigo appears, and it's a boss, and you are now teammates with your opponent you were fighting, and now you have to beat.
It suddenly turns into a boss fight.
Instantly. You're just playing online, and instantly turns to a boss fight. Like,
I also think fighting in front of Ichigo's house would be kind of funny because, you know, at random moments, like one of Ichigo's family members could like pop their head out of the window to see if you guys are still fighting.
Yeah.
Or like Ishin comes out as a stage hazard.
Ishin comes out and just, if you're playing Ichigo, Ishin comes out and just kicks you.
I think it'd be so fucking funny.
Yeah, exactly.
And like I said, I'm not trying to design a fighting game. I'm just saying what I would want, and what I want is a bunch of funny things because fighting games are supposed to be fun, and I like fun fighting games.
I would love to I would love to see them fighting in the Soul Society, and just randomly just one of the Gote 13 just appears, and you just get chased by them. There's
a 1% chance you get jumped by all the Gote 13 cats.
No. There was a 1% chance that you have to fight Kenpachi.
Oh fucking Christ, no.
Another secret boss fight.
I think it'd be so funny. I think it'd be so fun. You know, they could set that up like Mortal Kombat did in the early games, where like you have to meet certain requirements, and like you got to be on this map doing this condition against this opponent as this character. Oh shit! It's like you're fighting Reptile from MK1, except it's Kenpachi and he's 20 times scarier.
It's Kenpachi, and he's using Kaioken times 1,000.
It's Kenpachi, but he actually gets to use his second form.
Carson. I don't want you to take out the...
No, this is my... No, you
Yes.
take out the dog. This is my show.
It doesn't matter.
I'm not allowing to leave you two unchecked on my show.
We're not going to do anything.
We're talking stages right now.
We're just talking stages. Three guys are talking stages.
Okay, I'm gonna go take out the dog, and I'm going to be back, okay?
Yeah, I'll be back. I'm just gonna... So I heard you were talking about Kenpachi.
Yeah, we were thinking it'd be really funny if, like, in the Soul Society stage, if you meet certain conditions, like early Mortal Kombat, you can actually, after the fight ends, you earn a secret fight against Kenpachi. Well, but he's like a buffed up version of regular Kenpachi.
Yes, I was gonna say, before the fight even starts, you know when his spiritual pressure, you get... Before the fight starts...
You guys start with like a hit of damage because you can feel the spiritual pressure?
Yes.
Oh, I think that'd be so cool. That's how you know, like, certain conditions are met, like, character-wise.
Yes, as the fight ends, you would get full health, but you will see a chunk get taken, and then you will see Kenpachi appear.
I think what would be really funny is whoever loses is allowed to help either person. They're allowed to, cheer on and give buffs to either Kenpachi or their opponent. I think it'd be really fun.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's something you both should be able to experience. And while you may not be fighting the fucking demon Kenpachi is, you now have your opponent's fate in your hands. You can be like, oh, I will give you this buff. It's a health buff, it's a defense buff, it's an offense buff, it's any sort of random buff, or you give it to Kampachi instead.
You have the fate of them in your hands.
Fuck you, Kampachi, get him
Now, um, a funny one. One of the stage Yorichi just pops up, and it's just her transforming back from cat form naked.
So what have I missed?
You freak of nature.
What happened?
The
Naked
smoke was
Yorichi was
covered.
brought up.
What?
It's a joke condition. Like it's never supposed to happen, but if it happens,
Yeah, I don't think they're putting that in.
Nope, I know they're definitely not. Just man, it's part of the April Fool's update.
Because I did not hear you.
It's part of the April Fool's. I don't want it. I'm just saying it's
in the patch notes. It says like certain conditions to be met apparently to like see naked Yorichi, but it just never happens.
It just never happens.
Oh,
Punish
God.
the hornball. Punish them.
Punish. Instead,
Punish
it's
the
just
perverts.
Kenpachi with all the buffs in the earth.
It's Urahara.
Urahara. Yeah.
And he's just like, I'm not going easy for trying to take my woman. Bonkai!
I have a joke map.
Ooh.
Oh.
So you know the school Ichigo goes to?
God.
Yeah.
That's the joke map. And I want to hit someone with a chair. That's what I want.
I have a.
It's not a stage hazard, it's a stage interactable, and I can just pick up. Guys, how funny is it to watch Cone, the stuffed lion, pick up a chair and smash it over Kenpachi's head? It'd be fucking hilarious.
Oh my
I also
god.
I would love to see where Uryu used the hollow bait.
Oh,
that's actually
like,
fun.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Like as you're fighting, as you're fighting each other, you're fighting like you're killing hollows, and not only do you have to beat your opponent by getting their life to 0, but you also have to get enough hollows. Because if you let's say you beat your opponent,
don't get enough hollows, the round restarts.
Exactly. If you win against your opponent, but your opponent wins in the hollows attack fight, you go again until one of you. It's basically
wins both.
If you're not smart with how you're attacking your opponent and getting hollows, it's just gonna keep going on forever.
Now, what if I were to... I like this idea, but what if I were to redo this? That way it's less of a fight and more of a mini-game in between, like... So you know how story mode would be going pretty linear?
Yeah.
Well, to break up all the constant fighting and cutscenes, here's a mini-game in between where you are versus the AI, and you have to defeat hollows at the hollow bait site.
That would be amazing.
And if you were to beat your opponent, instead of instantly winning or having the match reset, they are on a they're on a timer, and now it's just you versus the hollows until your opponent respawns.
Oh, that's
that's smart.
That's really
I have another mini game that can be put in story mode. It's the trying to find the Bonkai for Ichigo.
Oh, that's cool.
You would be running around the map while the person who was training Ichigo is attacking you.
Trying to fight,
You're trying to find your real sword, and if you guess wrong, you can't pick until you do like 5 hits on the opponent with like your bare fist. I would think that would be fun.
I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
Like in the story mode, Ichigo's trying to find his real Bankai, and Zangetsu's trying to beat him. That's really good.
So, like, these are just, kind of breaks from the main story, just to, lighten it back down.
Okay, hold on. There has to be a button mashing mini game.
A button mashing mini game.
Where would we put it?
Quick, before we continue with these mini games, a funny area to fight in is in where all the Gote 13 meet. How funny would it like a random camp
Just
for
having
just
all the
both of
Goten
you,
15 in the
just both of you get
background.
burned to ashes by Yamamoto?
Oh. Okay, I have a fun. I know where the button mashing mini game can be. It's when Ichigo is Faster Lord fighting Ukiura. It's both of them shooting their arrows at each other.
Oh
That's where
yeah,
you
and
start
you have to
mash.
outmash Ulquiorra.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a mini game where it's where a time mini game where it's when you're fighting when Ichigo is fighting Byakuya and Bankai and using his
Oh.
and going using flash steps to make mirages. It's like a rhythm where you have to get in a certain rhythm to continue doing that mirage.
I have a coin mini game
Ooh.
Okay.
It's called Whack-A-Cone or Whack-A-Con. It's like whack-a-mole, but it's Con who shows up in the holes instead, and you just have to
Yeah.
hit him on the head,
You're
and you get
you're
coins for each
playing
successful hit.
You
you're
get
playing
coins
as
for
Rukia as
accessories,
well.
like
But
cosmetics for the character.
it progressively gets faster.
You're
Yeah.
also playing as Rukia for the game.
Yes.
Yes.
And every time you go different, it's another girl. It's another female character just whacking him.
Orihime doesn't even pick up the hammer. You just see Chad's arm off screen.
You just see
You just
Chad's
see
arm off screen,
Chad.
just slamming his fist on him.
But like the character model shows Orihime, but she's looking away as Shad smacking Cone on top of the head.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my goodness.
And if you get Ichigo, he's just gonna grab Cone out of the machine and just beat him up. You play as
Oh
Cone
my
and
god.
fight Ichigo with all the buffs under the sun as well.
God, I think. Listen, these aren't mandatory. Like we don't have.
We don't need
I
it.
don't
They're not
want to.
mandatory, but
I don't want to see any of these mini games, but I think they'd be fun. Plus,
They would
there's
be
a
they
few
would be
ideas.
fun.
That's a few
I would
ideas.
also love to
Oh, I
see
have one for Kenpachi when you first meet him.
what is it?
It's just survive.
Survive mission.
It's the survive. It's basically survive from Halo.
Survive.
Current objective: survive.
Jesus.
He touches you once, you instantly die.
Yep. He doesn't even touch you. After like 5 seconds, he just stands still and you just die from his spiritual oppressor.
No, no, what happens is he stands there for like a minute, just allowing you to attack him, and you're doing absolutely no damage, and then he just
No damage, yeah.
Oh god, that's fucking glorious.
we're definitely gonna see maybe I
Kind
would
of
love
soft. Make these mini games now.
I would definitely love to see a minigame where it's just Ichigo running away from Urahara when he was training with him, trying to learn his Shikai.
Current objective: survive.
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 It's another survive mini game. I'm okay with this.
Oh, another fun minigame would be switching from Ichigo um to Zangetsu.
Wow. Oh no! What do you mean? White?
It doesn't matter. As long as you know. It's basically when he gets what's he called?
Like when you're fighting
Don guy?
Oh,
No, when he
that?
gets Don guy.
Oh no! You mean? Oh, so you mean when he's fighting
When he's fighting
Zangetsu
Aizen.
and oh, I thought you were meaning his Dongai trick.
No, I said Don guy.
Oh, okay.
We're getting real deep into this.
Yeah, these are just supposed to be fun mini games.
Ichigo doesn't change in the fight with Aizen. All he does is beat
No,
up
you.
Aizen.
This is when he gets Don guy. You would be
Oh.
white, and you would just
Oh.
you would basically button mash in a clash, another button mashing game, where if you win, it just a cutscene happens. which you just would fail no matter what. It's just a fun mini game that you're white. Maybe you could get something cool if you win. It would be
And then you just don't win.
You just don't win.
Like it's like very hard to do, but it's like tons the
It's just like Kenpachi's one.
Hold up.
You're not supposed to win, but if you do, congratulations. Here's a coin.
Yep, he's a coin for cosmetic.
This is how you get tons of Zangetsu and White fused together, and like here's the secret character.
Oh god. Anyway, I think there's one more question left.
Maybe.
I'm trying to think. We did characters, maps / characters, and maps / minigames. I really don't know if that's a lot, but I think the only thing we can talk about is story mode now. It's what we would love to like see how far we want it to go.
I want to. You know what? They could take the Naruto games approach at it and be like, this game covers a certain timeline,
Okay.
and then that way you can have like a starting game, you have the baseline, and then you have a sequel which continues the story, but also you can have the characters from the previous game plus the characters that are now being added from this game.
Yeah.
So you just get to. So you also would have an ever expanding roster.
Yeah, like Budokai Tenkaichi and the Storm games. I think if they do that approach, I would love for them to just get past the Soul Society arc. I would just love to see them get past Soul Society.
Like, yeah, I think it'd be fun.
Stop when Aizen leaves the Soul Society. Like that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Like, stop at the Aizen betrayal, and then pick it up from there, and then the next game. However, we're not game developers, so
we don't know anything. But I would love if they go that way. I would love for it to end I would love for the story mode to end when Aizen is stopping Ichigo's theme with his finger, and before he can put it on his sword, it says to be continued.
Plus, the whole reason I think it should be done like that is so that they could actually focus on each little detail and actually get it correct. Because, and this is slightly slipping into something else, Mortal Kombat restricts itself so goddamn much
exactly
that they fuck up their own story.
Yeah, literally.
Wait, what happening?
3 times.
So MK9 is a hyper-condensation of Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3, and the only good parts are some of 1, some of 2, none of 3.
Yeah.
So I want them, in this hypothetical scenario, I want them to just go from beginning of Bleach to Sosuke Aizen leaving the Soul Society.
Yeah.
I want that way they can actually focus and take care of each detail.
I would love for that too, because even if we have to wait for another 2 years for the next installment of the Rebirths of Soul, I'm fine with that because I would love for them to take their time. But if they do more than Aizen Betrayal, as long as they don't fully go to the 1,000-Year Blood War, and maybe stop at the Mugetsu. Stop at Mugetsu, I would be fine with that, because
I just, as a Bleach fan, I want them to take care of the story.
I want them not rush this game.
I don't want them to make some sort of fucking nonsense that either doesn't happen, has nothing to do with the story, or is just complete utter garbage. I want them to take the story of Bleach and accurately translate it as best as they can. They may not get it 100%. Yeah. I can live with that. But if I see at least 70%, I'll be okay with that.
Yeah, if we see one filler arc to put more into the story, by the way, We need a bit more time for the end of the Roncar arc, and then we can get to the attack on Katakura. So we're gonna do
Oh,
the
please
sword
give
beast
me a
arc.
goddamn filler arc. I need that shit in my soul.
So like in the update, they either make a sequel or they update the game. Like, sorry for this update taking a while. We pay for you for taking the the end of Wikamundo and the Katakura attack arc. We will give you the sword beast arc, and so you can have something to do while you are waiting and some new characters. Like I would love
You know
for them
what?
to do that.
You know what I want. You know what I'd be okay with
What?
if they hit the important beats of the story mode, and then as side content as they're working on the next game, also to keep this game alive, release some of the content from filler arcs.
I would
So like
love that.
let's say this first game goes from the beginning to Aizen leaving Soul Society, and it hits all the important beats that you need to know
Yep.
or you should want to know,
Yep.
and then they start developing the next game. While developing the next game, they'll also drop every now and then, hey, here let's keep some interest in our game, let's keep our game alive a bit. Let's drop here's a like the actual anime would in between important things. Here's some filler arc.
Like
Enjoy a nice 2 to 3 hours of gameplay.
like
Enjoy your 3 new characters. Enjoy.
Yeah, like here, have this
Enjoy.
the new arc of the new Gote 13 captain. Well, here's the sword beast arc. Like, I would love that. I would honestly be fine if they skipped that one arc with the whatever vampires. I never watched that arc. I would be fine skipping that.
Because like I said, as long as I get 70% of what I want, I'll be okay. But then by all those filler arcs afterwards, that's also your way of making sure you get attention to detail on those arcs as well. Sure, they may not make everybody happy, but it's gonna keep your game alive. It's new character. It's new content.
New content. And if they don't do it all in all one game, we're definitely gonna hear people like, "You should have made it all one game and not made a sequel. We want it all in one." And it's gonna be like half and half. Like half people wanted it all right now, and half are happy that they're taking their time to make this the greatest Bleach games ever.
I've seen what games look like when they're rushed. They promise a lot, then people rush them, and it comes out terribly, and they're like, "Oh, well, you guys should have waited." Well, that was their plan, you jackasses. So I want them to take the appropriate care. We
want them to take their time because we're giving Sparking Zero their time. Because since they kept it a secret that they were making it, I think, is so they want to get to Gatel, make it faster, make it faster, make it faster. I feel like they were making it under the radar so they can make it perfect or something like that.
I have 2 examples to give.
Okay.
I have 2 examples to give.
Please give them.
Obviously, Cyberpunk. The developers, God bless them, promised so much, and it built such a big fan base, but that fan base instantly turned sour. Like, when are you going to get it out? When are you going to get it out? We need it out. When are you going to get it out? Hey, it's getting close. Hey, why isn't it? This, that. Okay, here you go. You want an unfinished mess? Here's an unfinished mess. Why would you guys release an unfinished mess? What the fuck? It's so buggy. I wonder why.
And I think they made it a little bit better with the Edge Runners update they did.
Over time, it got better. That's because they had the time to make it better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just hate people who says you should release it now. Like, it's been like 5 months. You should release it now. Like, no. It still has a lot of bugs. I need to play people to test the game, see if there's bugs, see if there's any breaking glitch. Like a whole bunch of balancing issues as well.
But my second thing is my second example is going back to Mortal Kombat because that is what I know best. Mortal Kombat Armageddon. It was the final game of the original MK timeline. But if you look at it, there's only like a handful. It's a roster of 60 fucking characters, and they had to pump this out in like a year or two. When the game released, no characters had a bio. None of them.
Makes sense.
John Vogel, the writer, bless his soul, took time out of his personal time to handcraft some of those bios to make sure we knew what was going on.
And they didn't get in the game?
No, because the game had already been released. No, the game had already been released. In the game, there are no bios, but if I go online, I can find you the bios.
Because he posted them?
Because he made them after the game was released. He was. Some people believe he wasn't even getting paid for this because nobody cared. Yeah, Armageddon was out. Time to move on to the next project.
But he cared enough for the fan base that he took his time, his own personal time, to do that for everybody.
Yeah, but if you look at some of the videos, of the Mortal Kombat employees back then, they were Midway before they were NetherRealm Studios, or they worked under Midway. I don't remember exactly, but you could see every now and then him in a video, and he just looked defeated, man.
He looked defeated?
Yeah, because like Midway was rushing to get these games out. It was like one a year. We got to get one a year. Come on, every year we got to get one out. And it's just they're rushing a procedure. They're expecting everything. The fans are expecting, like, they like the story. They want to see where it goes. What happens to these characters they love? And when you're rushing the process, you fall flat on your fucking face.
Yeah, and because they were making everyone rush, I feel like he was getting burnt out really fast.
Yeah, which if you look at some of the newer games, like it'll still say John Vogel is like he's still there, he's still helping, but he's not writing anymore. You don't feel it. It doesn't feel the same as it once was for him, at least from what I can see. Again, this could just be smoke out of my ass, but that's what I see from the outside looking in.
It's like YouTubers, like MapPad and other YouTubers who've been like retired when it was their decade of working on YouTube.
Hold on.
And some YouTubers taking breaks because they were getting burnt out. Like, it's literally that you need to take time. Like, you can, like CJ for example, like, you don't post streams every single day. I don't post streams every single day. Clark doesn't post streams every single day. And yet when we do, we try to make it the best we can.
Yeah, to an extent. There's sometimes I'm half-assing my streams. That's because I'm not feeling it.
And with you actually get your friends. You get your friends watching. You get some other people watching. But for right now, for me and Clark, is I expect my stuff to not get that many views like on YouTube. Like on YouTube, there's still few videos I have that have 0 views, 0 likes. Like, I don't expect people to take their time and just fully watch my VODs. But I still try to make it the best way possible, because I know for a fact, like, after a while, when I come back to this, after I'm, like, burnt out, to see how much I put the work in, it's just gonna make me happy that I'm doing what I love. And that's an important lesson if you want to be, like, a YouTuber or a streamer. Just do what
I don't think we can go that far. We're barely doing anything right now.
We're doing nothing.
We small time.
We are small time. But I'm just saying that if you want to be a YouTuber or streamer and you watch us, the best advice I can give you, just do what you love.
Do what you want. Don't put yourself in a certain corner or niche.
Literally, don't make your whole channel about one thing unless that thing is something you really love.
Yeah. Because, like, I can post Mortal Kombat all day, every day, but I recently fallen out of love with the series because I don't like the direction it's been going in.
Yeah.
I'll come back and play it every now and then. I can openly talk about the lore all day.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean I love it. I used to love it.
Yeah. And real quick, I'm gonna say this on the stream. I have been playing Sekiro off stream, and I think I'm nearly at the end of the game. It's just been so much fun that I cannot stop. I am now getting addicted to Sekiro.
So, guys, this is what I tell you. I'm about to set up 2 Elden Ring characters, one for streaming, one for not. Same thing I did for Baldur's Gate, where I have one streaming character and then like 2 other characters who've already completed the game. One who's close to completing the game, then 2 characters with you guys.
Yep.
And
2 more characters with us where we play with you.
Like I can start a game as a fresh-faced rookie, and then the next time you'll see me, okay, yeah, we're doing this, and this. All right, got this done. All right.
Yeah, I feel like what I'll do to make it up, since I didn't do what you did, CJ, is after I finish the game, I'm going to do a stream where I'm going to fight every single boss, one after the other.
You must fight the monkey boss 5 times in a row and get out alive.
I was literally planning that I will fight every single boss with no gourds, and I can't revive, like all at once with the.
If you die, it resets. You have to redo the last. You have to redo the previous bosses.
Exactly, it's a boss rush where you have to fight every single one from the challenge extreme foe, and with that, it keeps your health after you fought the boss after. So literally, I could be at the final boss with a sliver of health and die, and then I would have to restart.
We are going on a side tangent that has nothing to do with the show.
Exactly.
Nothing. This show is basically what Cards and Whatever wants to talk about.
This show is just. This is part of the podcast where we get to be able to talk about what we want to talk about. Because sometimes on the show, I might ask one of you two if you have anything to talk about, if I don't have anything to talk about that day.
Alright.
This is just a part of the podcast where we are able to talk about what we want to talk about, that it's not a part of the lore corner for you, CJ, or the betting table. This is just for us 3 to chill and talk about stuff we love.
You say this like I can't drop a dime of Mortal Kombat lore at any moment.
Exactly.
Did you know that meat was actually created by Shang Tsung? That way, if Shang were to die, his soul would be put in Meat's body, so Shang Tsung would be reborn. Boom!
So
yeah, that one.
Can't beat that, Meat.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a child.
You're a child.
Anyway, I feel like I don't know if there's anything else we can talk about Bleach Revival of Souls or Rebirth of Souls. Cause
I know one.
Oh god.
Well, I'm gonna say before.
Do you think they'll have like an online thing where you can pick like what people you want to fight for? Like you want to fight for the Hollows, Quincy.
Oh, a faction system?
Yes, basically factions from like Mortal Kombat.
All 3 of us are gonna be fighting each other.
Oh, you know I rep the Hollow faction.
Oh, wait.
Bro, I am a Soul Reaper at heart.
Hey, I would pick Soul Reaper if I couldn't. If I would pick Soul Reaper if the 1,000 Years Blood Wars wasn't a thing, but I would do so when she's.
Literally, I can't wait for one day where they add a 3-way fighting system for the faction war, and just randomly all three of us are streaming somehow. Because wait, hold on, I'm touching it up because
I like I like how I can shake hands with the Soul Reaper faction and be like, so who gets control of the Visored?
Exactly.
Which one of us gets to play that?
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh yeah. Hey, I need to finish writing lyrics for that parody song I'm making. Guys, I can't sing for shit. Fucking sucks.
Isn't it a parody of Welcome
You,
to the Internet?
Yes,
you,
it is a parody of
you
Welcome to the Internet.
anime weeb.
I am, and
No, not you. Clark changed his
Oh my,
profile on
oh
Discord.
my god, you finally noticed.
I can't see it.
It's moderate.
I'm on.
It's my favorite Naruto villain.
You fucking weeb.
Yeah, there is a way where all three of us can play it. Because it comes out on Steam. It's on Steam and the Xbox. So, like, randomly, once we all three stream and we're just all three in a fight together. Like, all
I'm
We're
in
all
a-
three in we're all three in a King of the Hill like match, not knowing.
Exactly.
I'm in a Discord with 2 weebs.
3 weaves if you count yourself.
At least my profile picture isn't anime related. It's a Tarkatan with a shotgun.
It's a Tarkatan with
Fair
shotgun.
enough. Fair enough.
I might change it soon. Might change it back to my old picture.
Mm.
That moderate,
Mm-hmm.
that moderate picture, though, is clean.
It's a little
Thanks.
small.
Anyway,
But then again, they can only be a certain size on my Xbox.
Yeah.
I honestly think that this is a, I think this is a not great way to I think we can end the podcast, this part of the podcast here now, because we talked a lot about the, unless you guys want to talk about more stuff.
I might be able to pull something out of my ass to talk about. I am me, of course.
You are the great CJ in D&D, the god of all monsters.
Because I must create the monsters that you fight and will most likely kill you.
and one of your servants, Clark, just gave you one of the best monsters you can make even more powerful.
My custom race.
Yes, your custom race. No, me and Gavin took your race, made them even. Yeah. We took your scary monster, made it worse. We don't believe in you guys having joy in D&D anymore. Actually, what? Since this thing is mostly about Bleach, how about we talk about a certain thing we do, guys? Alright, no answers. I'll go fuck myself.
I don't remember what we do.
I talked about D&D, and then I talked about Bleach. Put 2 and 2 together, dumbass, and get fish.
So, God,
The first thing I'll say about that session is my character likes to bully Rukia specifically.
exactly.
I can't say anything anymore.
Oh yeah, you're dead.
I'm dead.
If we're doing normal, if we're talking about the normal Bleach campaign, then you can talk. But if not, you can't.
Okay, well, we were talking about normal Bleach, so if y'all couldn't tell by now, I prefer the hollows from Bleach.
Correct.
So of course, the moment I hear we're doing Bleach, I make a.
Correct.
Not just any normal hollow, a hollow who mutates a lot.
Yeah.
I have wings, I have a tail, I have these giant spikes on my skin, and I have a freak of nature is what I have. Also, didn't we make it originally so like he could be seen by normal people? So I could only go out at night until
we made that originally.
Urahara gave me an item.
Yeah, until Urahara made something for you.
Yep. If anyone wants to know why we said my character is dead, I do 1,000 Year Blood War, that part of Bleach. But originally, Carson was running Bleach, so to make me the character, we made my character sacrifice himself to save CJ's.
We
made my character depressed.
Yeah, basically.
That's basically what we did.
I have quite a lot of experience with it, so you can tell it definitely hits a lot harder than you think it does.
Yeah.
See, mutating Hollow, who was seen, isn't anymore. Bullies Rukia.
For some reason, what was the one thing that we always did?
If you want me to be technical, we did technically work with Eisenford a little bit just to betray him. That did happen. Oh, and the big thing, we kept Coyote Stark alive.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Didn't we also keep someone else alive?
Lynette is alive, obviously.
Yeah, is alive.
We now live with them. We have a dog.
No, I don't anymore.
You lived with them?
I lived with. Well, I technically still live with them, just inside your weapon.
Yeah, he's in my weapon now. So, don't question shit. Urahara
power.
Urahara magic.
Correct.
Wait, it wasn't even Urahara. It was actually myself.
It was just the power of the souls.
It was bullshit and bullshit alone.
It's D&D, anime D&D. D&D bullshit will happen.
We said this like this isn't... We've had way worse bullshit in other D&D sessions.
Literally, one of my characters is a fucking nuke.
You're welcome for that, by the way.
Yes, I
enjoy the walking nuke.
Yeah, and I can't wait for one day my sword just takes over me. Because I feel like that will happen soon.
I can't wait for America to come reclaim you as their nuke.
America. I can't.
Hey, that throwaway joke's gonna become real.
Yeah.
That throwaway joke is gonna be real.
In the 1,000 Year Blood War campaign, Clark's character was named Pisces. So to follow kind of suit with him, I named one of my character, one of the zodiac signs, as Leo. And he is a Soul Reaper, which I keep saying as a gag, that one of these days he's just gonna get the visor mask and it's just gonna be Pisces.
Oh god damn it! You're gonna give Shifter PTSD.
Shifter is gonna get PTSD. I say that as a gag, but I don't know if Clark's gonna do that. Also, as another gag, but the can't happen is with the one Quincy that can make any person into a zombie.
Oh god!
We said it can't happen because they do not know where Pisces' body is. I said a joke where, God, we can make... Shifter would be so pissed off, or couldn't even fight Pisces' zombie if she finds him.
Yeah. Shifter would refuse to fight. He'd be like, I'd rather be slain. Nope, kill me now. Because if I die, I at least rejoin him in the afterlife. Or do I? I am a hollow.
You are.
Who knows what the fuck's gonna happen to me?
Exactly.
When I die. And my character isn't even remotely like your character yet, because you're a goddamn Soul Reaper, and most of the Soul Reapers are racist.
Is that his? No, it's not his fault.
I did make a hollow. We did travel to the Soul Society once.
Most of them are racist, other than
most
compadres.
I am a hollow, therefore they are racist towards me. Which, to be fair, I can expect.
Quincy just want to wipe you all out of existence.
Listen. There's nothing wrong with me. I just kill terrible people and keep in a backpack to feast on later. There's nothing wrong with that. I have made it a point to not kill bad people because that's not what Pisces wanted.
Good people. And for some reason.
Yeah.
I have yet to kill children. I have yet to burn down an orphan.
Yeah,
that is true. We both have yet to burn down anything.
Campaign is one, if I do have it in a hollow, or two, my Bonkai 8/Sword Beast, it's gonna be a freaking prick.
Yes.
The problem is my Sword Beast can be two different things. Since if I go into my inner world with my Shikai, it's my Shikai form. But if I go in Bonkai, it's the Bonkai form.
Are we really talking about shit you don't have yet?
Correct.
At least with my character, I have certain things I can talk about.
Bro, I cheated your way to make you a Vasto Lord, with the whole.
No, we didn't cheat it. We fixed it.
We fixed it.
Because you were 7th level, you can be a Metal Grande. 10th level, you can be whatever the other fucking thing was, I don't know. Or 17 levels, and you can be a Vestalorde. Motherfucker, I waited till level 13 to get that shit.
Fair enough.
We fixed it.
We fixed it. The thing is, the sad part is because Clark's character died, he did die while being a special hollow I made for him, since he was half hollow, half human at the time.
Oh yeah, we forgot to explain. We're not normal hollows.
Yeah.
Oh yes, we're experimental.
Story, one, Clark's character was a person who was getting experimented on to become a hollow.
I'm quite literally a test tube, baby.
Exactly. And Shifter was, I think, I might be pulling this out of my ass, but is not the reason why he turned, but is he was part of his blood was used for the experiments. If I'm just pulling that out, making it more interesting.
I don't think it was my blood was used for his experiments. Just my character was once human, but when Pisces found him, I was full hollow. Yeah, at that point, he was half hollow. He was a partial hollow. And then I had already been fully transitioned into a full hollow.
And I think when we got to Wake Up Mundo, I made Clark roll something, and he rolled where he becomes one of the special made hollow, which I'm happy I made, called the Danger Beast. And I do forget what he does, but I think I made it where he had an ability where he can roar, and
oh god, his roar ability.
Everyone gets debuffed, and I get buffed once.
You took the roar ability we already had, buffed it, and it was crazy.
Yeah, and I called it the Danger Roar, right? Or something.
It was Danger Roar, I believe it was called.
Yeah, I'm just excited for what Clark's planning to do. Tomorrow, Clark. I hope you're ready to bench watch Bleach. 1,000-Year Blood War.
Actually, listen here, fuckers.
Huh?
Next up is the main show. I got a mission for you two.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You know how we were watching a certain movie when I was drunk?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Y'all better finish that movie because we gonna talk about it on.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about
we're gonna have to talk about it.
So, no spoilers as to what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen.
No spoilers.
You're gonna have to check out the main show for that.
Sure. And I think
whenever the fuck that goes up, because I don't know when any of these are.
Yeah, We don't know. It's just whenever we feel like posting a video of the podcast, we will. And the main show it's just called The Room Beyond Time. The side shows are what we run. Lore Corner, Betting Table, Moonless Sky.
So, boys, is that all for tonight?
I'm fine with that being all for tonight. We gotta talk about a lot of stuff.
We talked about a lot of stuff about the new Bleach game, but we'd want to see some
Hypotheticals.
Uh,
And then we talked about like streaming stuff,
talked about
D&D.
streaming in YouTube. We talked about D&D. I think one thing we can leave them on is, and this is just to give them a better understanding of who we are. Boys, we're gonna go through our favorite Bleach character. Yeah, our favorite Bleach character. And let's start with Carson, because I think I already know what his is.
I am very basic because most of the anime I like, I love the main character. Bleach is no different, but I do have a second favorite character in Bleach, and it is Urahara.
We all love Urahara here.
He is amazing, but my favorite, my all-time favorite is Ichigo. I just love how, I just love when he went to Vosto Lorde. Like that is honestly my favorite form of him is Vosto Lorde. Even though I'm using Mugatsu.
Well, you can't really roll a name off the Mugetsu's easier to combo into a name than Vastolorde.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there is a reason. There is a reason why, one of my old profile pictures was Vastolorde Ichigo. My background on my phone used to be Vastolorde Ichigo. I was a big fan of Vastolorde Ichigo.
Yeah. Honestly, I could have had, my profile picture be Vastolorde Ichigo and stay Neo Mugetsu to keep, one of my favorite forms of Ichigo. But honestly, I might change from having a Bleach profile picture on Twitch because I feel like I'm probably going to change it to a profile picture I found if I could because it looks cool. I might change it to a cool looking Vastolorde.
Yeah, you do you.
I'm probably gonna change it. I did change my Discord thing. Just don't try to look what it is. Next time we get on Discord, or if we're gonna continue to do something tonight, or play a game, maybe then. But for now, I think we just need to hear your favorite character, CJ, and Clark's.
I want Clark to go next because mine is actually big.
Well, I have said him already. I've said when I first said my character I wanted added, I said Kamaji was my favorite character.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Now go into why. Now explain why.
Why?
Yes.
The first time we meet him really set the tone of him becoming my favorite. And also, I just love the serious characters that limit themselves. If they know they can beat you, I'm gonna limit myself just to give you a chance.
I'm gonna have some fun with this. It's with Kenpachi. I look at him and it's less. I'm not. It's not that I'm not taking you serious. It's that I'm having fun with you. I'm gonna have my fun with you, and then I'll take it just a slight bit more serious, just to show you who you're messing with.
I feel like, yeah, and because the only time I think when he went full on serious is when he. I still don't remember her name or what division captain she is, but I feel like the only time when he went fully serious is when he fought the division captain with the blood bankai.
I know who you're talking about, but I can never remember their name.
I just gave up on her name and I just remember her from our bankai.
So it was good enough.
Yeah, because
Just a little bit of baseline research and people can figure it out.
yeah, like
Yep.
good baseline to figure it out. Because though I'm an ultra Bleach fan, I'm not saying that I know everything about Bleach. Like I
Listen,
barely dig into
names
it.
are difficult. Names are difficult.
Like the names I'll never forget are Ichigo, Chad, Urahara, Yoriichi, Ukiura, Stark, and
Like,
either Grimdra or Hime.
like
Lucky.
we can say Ulquiorra because we're used to saying it. We know how it's. If you don't know what it's pronounced, and I ask you to say that name, good fucking luck, mate.
Good luck with
Good luck.
Or what about Grimjal's last name? Anybody want to deal with that?
Grimjow Jaggerjack.
Grimjow Jagger Track. Jesus.
I feel like I don't pronounce it right, but I tried my best. Cause that last name sounds like a slur.
You put the cells in my body into it. I will smack. I will smack you so hard, Clark's hair turns normal.
What?
His hair is already normal. What are you
My
talking about?
hair is normal.
I'll smack you so hard he re-dyes just so he doesn't look like you anymore.
He's growing a beard.
I'm growing a
I'll
mustache.
smack you so hard his facial hair comes off. I don't care.
Yeah.
That brings it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all actually be surprised on who my favorite character is.
I'm excited.
That would be Yoriichi.
You know what? Here, I want to play a game. Who thinks they know it?
Uh,
I don't think I don't. I'm not saying I know it. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna give it a good hard guess, and I'm not expecting to be right.
Uh-huh.
You know how much you love hollows,
Yes.
but the thing is, I'm not fully convinced that it's a hollow. I'm convinced that it's one of the visors. But I don't know his name, but I know what his Shikai form is. It's a visor with the Shikai for a combat knife. I think that is.
I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. Unfortunately, it is not.
Hey, it was a good guess because I didn't go for like just going for one of the random like wrong cards or hollows. I went for one of the visors.
Yeah, you actually. Yeah, and I do.
I was thinking of
favor the
visor
visors.
captain.
Shinji Haruko.
Yeah, I was thinking of Shinji.
Like I said, I do really like the visors.
But it's
I like their whole story. I like their whole get-up. I like a lot of things about them. But it's not one of them. Y'all were close. Y'all are around the same area, associated with the Soul Reapers. I'm willing to give. I'm willing to allow more attempts.
I'm with that saying.
How about you give us one more attempt? But you give us a hint.
One more attempt. Will I give y'all a hint?
I feel like I'm not saying I know it, but I feel like it's. I don't know, but my gut is saying this character, so I don't know if I need the hint.
If you think you know it, say it.
I'm not saying I know it. I'm just saying I have a gut feeling.
Well, I gotta think of a hint now. Because, like, obviously I just told you they're not a visor. They're closely related to, the Soul Society.
Oh, I didn't hear that. So closely related to the Soul Society. That could be the hint.
Yeah, there's your hint. Closely related to the Soul Society.
Closely related to the Soul Society.
The captain with the bomb cart that make child games. That is the new Gote 13 leader in the Thousand-Year Blood War. I'm just thinking it's him because that's my gut feeling. I can't remember his name.
What's sad is that I know who you're talking about, but it's not it. Listen, you said Shadow Games. I'm like, fucker. Just because we're in the Shadow Realm does not mean I have an obvious bias.
No, that's not even my reason. I honestly, To me, he dude, his Thousand Year Blood War design looks really cool with the
Oh no, it's sick. Don't get me wrong.
dude, the eye patch gives him so much swag.
I don't know why. This is actually tough.
I mean, like, the chances of y'all getting this are crazy because of how much people think I dislike this.
Dislike.
People think
I don't know. I'm just gonna say my favorite because we have the same brain, but it's probably not Kapachi.
It's not Kenpachi, unfortunately.
Kenpachi.
I don't hate that character. I love Kenpachi.
He's a Kenpachi enjoyer.
Guys, here's the surprise of the century. Despite how much people think I dislike them, they just annoy me at times, but that's why I like them, because they actually get me to feel certain ways. It's Rukia, guys. I quite thoroughly enjoy Rukia. Like,
God damn it! I should have known because, like, why do I have a feeling it's I had a feeling with Rukia, but like, no, I literally thought you hated her because of the short stack comment. I'm like, no, he calls her a short stack. He wouldn't like her because because he's calling her a short stack. I honestly thought that. God damn it!
well, that's the thing. Again, I caught you. People think I hate her. And, like, she annoys me at times, of course. But, like, if a character makes me feel a certain way at certain moments that I need to be felt that way, then I quite like them. Like, do we need to talk about Rukia's mentor? Do we need to talk about that shit?
Forgot about that.
Do we need to talk about anytime she pops off, I pop off?
Yeah.
Because it's not like I get to see it too often, so I'm excited. She's annoying, don't get me wrong. But when I find her annoying, Ichigo finds her annoying.
Yeah.
And that's because she... Like, I feel the correct ways when I watch her attempt to make me feel that certain way. So I respect it and I enjoy it.
Even though sometimes it does annoy you, but that what brings the charm.
Yeah, that's what brings the charm to me. Like, I make fun of her a lot, of course. But it's the same way I talk about my friends. Like, if I don't go up to my friends and say I hate you at least once to them, then they might start questioning if I'm their friend. Like, you guys have heard me and Maddox yell "fuck you" at each other.
Exactly.
Yep.
We're still best friends.
Yeah.
Like,
you call us dumbasses on the regular.
I bullied you on your own show.
Exactly.
That's just how I am, guys. And like,
that's how friends are. That you get to bully each other, and
when people, I like to bully the people I like because we. And I think it's this. I think I'd be the same way with Rukia if I were to meet someone like her. I'd bully them just because I do like them.
Yeah, you're doing the same with Shifter, but I don't think Shifter likes her. I think Shifter is just doing it because he's wanted to be a dick.
Shifter has indifference to her. I can take or leave it.
Yeah.
Ichigo wants you alive, but if I had the choice, I'd kill you. Because you've been heavily racist towards me.
And then we have just me, just like doesn't know what to do, just joined a random squad. It's like, fuck do I
Well,
do?
currently you're working with me.
I'm just working with you after being
because
with Urahara for who knows how long.
Because you're working with me because Urahara said so, and I don't fuck with Urahara.
There is one rule always in Bleach, and if you break it, you will probably die. Never fuck with Urahara.
I don't fuck with Urahara or the woman.
Do not mess with the bucket hat.
Shifter needs a bucket hat. I'm gonna get Shifter a bucket hat. I'm gonna draw a Shifter with a bucket hat.
Do we say a funny thing from one of my D&D campaigns? because I just thought of it.
Which D&D campaign?
Seven Deadly Frames, which is technically still called Seven Deadly Sins, but we all know it's
Uh-huh.
Seven
Okay,
Deadly
yeah,
Frames.
7 Deadly Frames. Yeah, let's talk about it.
So,
Also, Clark died, Lamau.
yeah, he died. He must be doing something, but who honestly cares? He'll just be missing out on this. So, CJ here has a character, which is
Yeah.
with it is a
It's a changeling.
changeling, yes, and his regular disguise is
Listen, I'm not the most creative person. It's just me.
It's just him. It is
But
just
when
him
you
as
get
his regular disguise. But a
but
little
when you get him drunk,
when you get him drunk, and I kind of gave him this downside, or I gave him this downside. He has a personality and
called Fabio.
disguise of Fabio, and Fabio
Fabio.
is extremely horny.
No, he's flirtatious. It just so happens he also ends up in the bedroom half the time.
With Melascula.
Don't question it. I'm an evil character.
He's an evil character that got made from the Demon King.
Yeah, the whole thing is like, because I'm a changeling, I get to kind of shift and change how I look at a certain moment. So we came up with the backstory that the Demon Lord made me as a way to watch over Meliodas and keep tabs on him.
Yes.
So that's what my character's been doing.
Correct. And we are next time I run that campaign, it's the last. I am making my own story because let's be honest, like my own ending because
None of us fucking care for how it ends.
yeah, no one
I'm gonna
cares
keep
how
it
it
a buck
ends.
50.
The only thing that this ending will probably change is one huge thing that will stop, I think, just a movie is Meliodas won't be controlled by the Demon King because he doesn't absorb the Ten Commandments. I created a new form for Meliodas called I call it the Crimson Mode.
Oh god, you're spoiling it.
I'm spoiling.
We haven't done the session yet, you ask.
I told you.
Now I know. No, you haven't.
I told you how he looked when he transformed, and I swear to God, I said it. The name.
When did we do that session? When did we do it?
CJ.
Mm-hmm.
That session happened when you were tasked to get Elizabeth back to the place with.
Yeah, and when did that session happen again? How long ago?
Oh, god damn it! Then you probably forgot.
Exactly.
My
It's
bad.
been a month or two since that session.
My bad. I also forgot that you forgot.
And since then, I've had to get one of your characters out of jail. Or attempt to. This motherfucker got arrested.
I got arrested
for accidental homicide, motherfucker.
By killing someone.
My computer crashed.
Why are the sessions where me and Carson are playing together always end up more chaotic than when me and Clark are playing together?
Because I'm more. This is confusing because Clark claims himself as the god of chaos.
What's happening?
I just realized every session I'm in with Carson is always worse and more chaotic.
Than you, Clark.
Not even because you're running it, Mr. God of Chaos, man. But because his decisions are so terrible. Better stuff on a napkin, drunk at 3 a.m. Remember that time he accidentally got himself put in jail?
Oh yeah, because he shot a portal.
Yeah, he shot a portal, and the king on the other side got shot and died.
Yep. And then you had to Phoenix ride him out of there.
Yeah, I had a Phoenix ride him out just for him to be.
Hey, to be fair, if I didn't do that, we would never find Killer Croc.
This whole session's been useless now. You bastard!
The whole mini session.
My mini session useless.
To be fair, if I didn't do that, we would have never met Killer Croc.
Yep. Yeah,
Womp fucking womp.
Batman will get him back.
Sucks to be Killer Croc then.
Batman will find a way.
It's fucking Batman.
It's Batman. Tell him his opponent to fight. Give him like 5 minutes of prep time, and he's winning.
Let's not forget One Piece D&D. What stupid shit has he done there again?
Have mental breakdowns.
I also tried a cliffhanger with someone pointing a gun to one of the NPCs, and then you see a gun pointed at one of the NPCs' back of their heads, and that's what we two began. But then you both started screaming at me to continue.
Because it was Evan. Basically,
the session had gone for like an hour and a half. Fuck you. We had more to do.
Speaking of One Piece D&D, you should try to finish that. You told us it was nearly done.
And it's nearly done. It's nearly done.
Then why haven't we done it and we've been doing your original campaign?
Carson, you can't fucking talk. How close is Seven Deadly Sins close to being done again?
I think once this is the final session after.
Exactly, and how long have we given you to plan it?
Very long.
Exactly, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the best way to do the ending, or how. Honestly? God damn it!
Imagine dying on your own show. Couldn't be me.
The only thing happens to that is I'm talking to myself, other than if people are done in chat. Anyways,
dying on your
own. You could have ended the
stream,
Carson. I thought you said you were going to end after we're done with all the questions.
I keep talking. I keep talking, therefore I keep entertaining. The show must go on, bitches.
The show must go on. I'll be right back.
Oh god, what other chaotic shit do we do? Oh yeah, that one time we killed a king.
And I ripped out the spine.
Yeah, that's the same king. I turned into goddamn fireworks.
Exactly. Bro, we need to do that combo again.
Don't blame me. You say that like I can't. You say this like me and Clark had a better combo.
You have a better.
Primary Lotus into the foot stomp.
Exactly, and I don't think I can ever top that because it doesn't feel the same if I do it with you. I would have to find a combo with you.
You guys still don't have a combo.
Yeah, Nova and Bane doesn't have a combo. That's right.
You guys don't make combos with each other.
Well, for this, it makes sense. After that Pacific session.
Oh no, we gotta talk about it now. Yeah. We can't bring up Nova and Bane without talking about the session.
So the first ever session we have done together, not the first session we ever done together. We all did one set. Okay, before we talk with the session, I need to talk about my first session as a dungeon master.
This was also with Homebrew.
It's correct.
Oh god, the epic bullying I did. You're welcome.
So, story time.
I told you to limit me, and you didn't.
I didn't. I was new at the time. So CJ made a character, which had the power, I think, of a mirror world.
Yes, I did. Yes.
And me and my dad literally had the same idea, saying your mirrors start to crack, and then CJ just points out that doesn't work.
Yep, doesn't work.
So I had to do what was saying a red light glows outside, and when got them into the first combat, Clark had the ability Harden, which made him have a 20 AC.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
And when it was the last person, that guy tried to chase after CJ character in his mirror world. I didn't know he gets extra damage in there.
You stepped into a world of my creation. No fucking dir.
Anyways, I just gotta get that out of my system. Anyways,
Hey,
Nova and
no, real quick. I have a very clear counter to that character. That counter, his mirror can be broken by thunder damage and by the spell Shatter.
Yeah, which at the time I didn't know what those didn't know.
You don't know how to make spellcasters. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't deal with spell slots. Anyways,
I am now infinitely more broken.
Anyways, with Nova and Bane, and all I'm gonna say, Nova specifically Bane says Nova does not like Bane at this point in time. He does.
I don't think they both like each other. Period.
Oh no! Here we go. Let me set this scene. Let me set this scene. Okay, so both these guys have had a near-death experience in different scenarios. One nearly died via cave-in. One nearly died to a demonic undead owlbear. More on that later.
More on that creation later.
After they get back, rest up, get ready. The guildmaster gives them another quest, coincidentally taking them to Nova's old hometown that he hasn't seen since it was destroyed when he was a child.
Correct.
So on their way there, and by the way, they have a direwolf companion. His name is Echo. Keep in mind, Nova loves this thing.
Literally, I saved Echo from Bane.
Yes,
from the first of the session.
From the first session, this companion's been here since the first session. Bane gets. We wrote down he has an alignment change when he's hunting.
That's correct.
He is ruthless with this shit.
Yeah,
I mean, there was what? Didn't you?
Oh,
didn't you?
The reason I got it because I ripped out an owlbear's spine.
Yep, and he wholeheartedly ripped out an owlbear spine.
And isn't that alignment chaotic evil?
Yep,
chaotic evil. He's
chaotic neutral.
Yeah, he is a chaotic neutral, goes to chaotic evil when he's facing beasts. Or when he's hunting, more specifically, is what I like to say now.
Yeah.
That owlbear was fun, though. Fuck you.
Yep.
So, on their way...
Was that demonic owlbear the one I killed in the first session?
No.
Oh,
you would have noticed it didn't have a spine if it was.
Exactly.
It didn't even have anything inside of it.
Yeah, it was an undead owlbear that you tore the skin off, and it was still alive and on fire.
Yeah, I forgot I put it on fire.
And then you jumped in his ribcage for some ungodly reason.
I don't even remember why I did that.
Bane was unhinged.
Bane is still unhinged.
But that's not the point of the story. The point of the story is, for this session, on their way, I had them doing stealth and stuff. Normal traveling stuff. Until
I had chainmail armor.
Yeah, someone has chainmail armor because he forgot to switch.
No, that was the only armor I had.
The hunter is the one who got them caught, by the way. Just saying.
Well, that's also the only armor I had.
I know. I'm still pointing out the fact that you're the one who likes to hunt, and you're the one who got him caught. So a whole swarm. So I describe he smells a sulfur smell, and a whole bunch of imps show up, and they begin turning invisible because apparently D&D imps can just turn invisible,
which is crazy.
And yeah, so I gave everyone like 5 imps. The imps aren't that strong unless I crit.
Yeah.
And I have this really crazy thing where if I'm rolling as the monster, I have a high crit chance apparently.
Yeah.
Oh god.
However,
Unless you're rolling perception on D-Jack.
D-Jack has infinite perception.
Precisely.
But, even with how good I was rolling, Nova and Bane were still mowing down the imps around them. Echo the Direwolf, holding their own. They killed 2, had 3 in its jaws. But then, a imp, out of nowhere, while Echo is distracted, lands a critical onto Echo.
Now, to be fair, this is also by the time I left.
Yes. I will admit. Yeah. Clark had to take out the dog, so he was not here for this part. But Nova runs over, uses his action surge, slays 3 of the imps. There's only 1 left.
And I will say, when he got back, I literally said to him, kill the last one.
The moment Clark comes back, Carson, in his most exasperated voice for Nova, kill the last one.
Literally, this is the voice I did. Kill the last one.
So, instead of taking his magnificent... Were you using the splitter axe or were you using the fucked up hodgepodge weapon?
The splitter axe.
Instead of using his big, basically dual great axe fucking monstrous weapon I made him, or I made an enemy for his backstory and therefore him, instead of using that, he elects to throw his hand axe at this last day.
And I will say...
because I thought that would kill. I thought that was kill.
And it did not kill.
It did not kill.
And I will say I did misplay because I could have disengaged. But I also thought at the time where Echo could kill it. Echo could kill it.
And this is also... I did not know they had damage reduction from non-magical weapons.
No, here's the thing. I never said it because you were just straight up beating their HP even without their damage reduction. But it should have ticked you off that for some reason Echo was doing reduced damage.
Yeah.
I never paid attention to Echo's damage.
Like obviously Nova's sword is cursed and therefore considered magic. Yeah. You were just killing on brute force alone. But Echo was the only one who was kind of struggling. So, Echo's turn comes. Instead of disengaging and running,
I tried to kill it.
He went for the kill, and it lived.
Thinking I could kill it, hoping that at least with those axes it would be low. Because we don't know how much health these things have. So I was just thinking, hopefully it's low.
This is where I point out again, this thing was taking reduced damage from non-magical attack. Yeah. And I did say at the start of combat when Nova, we do consider this sword magical, right? Yeah, we consider it magical. Okay, full damage.
Yeah, and I think it was either moment or I just glossed over for that fact, or I was in the moment.
Yeah. To be fair, that combat encounter took like maybe 15 minutes.
Yeah, like.
But then I rolled. I passed the AC. And then I roll damage. And then I roll exactly 4 damage.
You rolled
with poison.
Damage, but I halved it. Because I did beat the DC, but you rolled 8 damage.
It did enough, is what I'm trying to say.
It did enough.
And there, in that moment, their companion, who I originally planned on making it through the fucking campaign at this rate, died. All because both Carson was an idiot and didn't disengage, and because Clark threw a hand axe.
Thinking it would kill because I did not know. Because of how easily I was
Don't you have
killing them.
action
And
surge at the time? Wait, hold on.
I was
Do
saving.
you have
I had
action
it.
surge?
Yes, I had action surge, but I was saving it just like how I was saving my rages.
He never used his action surge either. That's the best part.
So you're telling me that you
You
could
were
have
able to get a whole ass rest afterwards. It was awesome.
So you're telling me that you decided not to use your action surge to, I don't know, maybe throw a couple more hand axes?
I only had 2 hand axes.
I only have 2.
Wait, no, I did use my action surge in that fight.
You did.
It was to do 2, but basically me becoming a Blade.
Yeah, he turned into a Beyblade. It was awesome.
I have AOE damage now. I just spin myself.
You know the worst part about this whole thing? The next session, they get into town. Bane has a strange feeling about this whole fucking town.
Yes.
And by the end of the session, they realize almost everybody in that town, they aren't alive.
They aren't alive. Except 2 people.
They're zombies and skeletons. And we ended that session with somebody, one of the remaining humans, getting dragged away by a hulking figure with a chain, while the chain's wrapped around that person's neck. And then I ended that session because welcome to the horror story, bitches.
Welcome to the horror
The next
aspect.
monster we're fighting is just Jason fucking Voorhees.
Jason Voorhees.
Don't tempt me, I will make that.
He will make that happen.
I'm psycho enough to do it.
Oh,
I think that's
it.
it for that.
So I'll end stream. So I'll leave, get the outro, and maybe come back and maybe we can do something, guys.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like a plan.
We can if CJ's up to it, we can probably do his session.
It's up to him.
We can do it. We can do the session tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, we have more time to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave the call and do the outro.
All right.
Okay.
So, like you heard, this is going to be the outro. Hopefully you all enjoyed the Moonless Sky part of the Room Beyond Time. Hopefully you come by to see the Room Beyond Time the main podcast of the podcast of Room Beyond Time, and still stick around for the other 2 shows, Batting Table, The Lower Corner. But anyways, it's been Carson with my 2 friends CJ and Clark signing off. See you next time.